Well, hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, my people. I am so excited to be here just another day. First and foremost, and always, I just want to thank God for being here for today and being able to be here with my family and, share the mic with them and to be able to, give y'all some good information on today for Plus Size Talk with Shinar. Um, thank you for everyone that is tuning in. I have live on Instagram. I am live on Facebook. I am live on Radio Indie. And so, as you guys know, if you would like to be heard, call in number is 317-257-7722 on the topic that we will be discussing today. I also want to say happy holidays to everybody, We all know Thanksgiving is tomorrow. And, Thanksgiving is a day of thanks and giving and to be around your family. And, some of us don't have family. Some of us have lost, loved ones. And we just need to be sure to be mindful and to be prayerful, if you're feeling lonely, call me, call in, inbox, prayer, anything, and be around your friends, be around loved ones. You know what I'm saying? But if you are feeling down, hey, I'm here, and that's my reason of, saying that to you guys. So I just do really want y'all to have a happy holiday. Please. What's up, John? What's up, John? I see you if you're still in New York on Instagram. How you doing? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I am just so excited, you guys. I get so excited every Wednesday talking to you guys. Like, I get a rush. Oh, gosh. It makes me want to have a drink of water.
Yeah. Okay with you.
Okay, so I have my lovely auntie here with me, my Aunt Shirley. I'm so excited.
I'm excited to be here. All the way from Texas, so I am extremely excited to be here.
Yes. And then I have my cousin Denise. She is so goofy. We all are.
I was going to say, you goofy too.
Yes, so I have my cousin Denise sitting right here.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Shinar's listeners.
Hey. Oh, say hey for y'all. Hey. Okay. So I'm just excited. So, it's Thanksgiving time. That's for family. Everybody comes in, So I just was like, my family is coming in town. Why not have my cousin Denise and my Aunt Shirley on the show with me to share the mic?
Yes.
So it just makes it just
Yes.
much more amazing. Like, I'm really happy. I don't understand. Like, I tell y'all, and I have been saying about, how my grandma passed in August. Last week, it made it 3 months. Mm-hmm. So to have my grandmother's sister, big sister, right here, and her niece.
Yeah.
Right here, like, it just make it so much more loving. Like, I could cry. Yes. I told you guys this show might be very emotional. We're gonna have some good testimonies, some good stories, life stories, just to help you guys overcome whatever is going on. You never know somebody's story. They might look really, really good on the outside, but you have no idea what people be facing and what people be battling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, this show is, might get a little touchy. So, if you got a box of tissues, grab them. So yes, I'm excited. I see y'all popping up on Facebook, Cookie, Aubrey, Idris, Kwanzaa. I see y'all all on there. But y'all make sure that y'all saying something. What's up, Angela? I see you on Instagram. I see you, boo. Okay. So the topic for today is being plus size and having a healthy heart.
Yes.
So, a lot of the times people feel like, being plus size, you may not be healthy, or you may not, you may not be able to run, you may not be able to hop and skip. Okay, hi Damon, you decided to join us today. Hello, sir. You're a little late, but thank you. So I just feel like we needed to, add the little health part in there, because you can be plus size and healthy. I feel that way. And, I feel like I'm pretty healthy, But after today, we never know. My cousin might give us some information that we might need to schedule a med check appointment. I don't know. So I'm a little on edge, I'm all for, knowledge and stuff. So, hey. So this is informational. Yes. What's up, Crystal? I see you, boo. I see you. Y'all hopping on here. Mad love. I love it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start in. So I've already introduced everyone. Can I say thank you, Damon, for being good today? Can I say that I think I have a healthy heart? Mm-hmm. I guess I'll say yes.
Okay.
I haven't had any complications. One health issue that I do have is asthma, and also I have seizures that are triggered by stress. So that to me, that's the only complications in health I have. I think, I don't know. I might breathe a little heavy. I don't know. Hey, we're going to find out today. Everything's going to get found out today. Like, I don't know. So I just want to say I don't know whether to even start off with my research right now or just to go right into it, because I'm going to go ahead and start off with my little research.
Okay.
Okay. I tried to do the best that I could, but I'm not a heart specialist.
Okay.
I'm not, I don't know. I mean, of course you learn about it in, is it anatomy?
Sure.
Or I'm in healthcare, so I should know how to take somebody's blood pressure and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully. I know how to do compressions and CPR. I take care of people. It's very important. It's very your life isn't, your heart is what pumps.
Yeah.
That's
Keeps
why
you
y'all
alive.
on here right now. Your heart. This is so amazing. This is exciting. I get so excited. What's up, Slim? How you? I got high blood pressure that can affect the heart.
It can.
YOLO. Okay, so I'm glad you're on here, Damon. We're going to give you some good information, honey.
Yes.
Okay, so I did a little research.
Okay.
And let me just say, this research, I always like to tell you guys where I got my research from on Google, WebMD.
Okay.
I don't know if that is resourceful enough. I don't know. Is that?
It
is
is.
that?
It is.
That works.
Is it pretty precise?
Sure. Yeah.
I feel like T.I. using those kind of words. I don't know.
Resourceful.
I don't know. I don't really use. I don't know.
It's okay.
Okay. So the research that I came up with, well, I didn't come up with it. Google and WebMD did, but the notes that I took down and the things that I did learn was that having a thicker waistline and stomach fat increases your risk for heart attacks. Like, I'm sitting up here showing off my waistline like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And I'm over here sitting up here, I could have a heart attack tomorrow. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Lord Jesus, I hope that don't happen, but I'm over here, like, whoa, I didn't know that. It also increases high blood pressure and high blood sugar. So I was just like really amazed by that. What's up, Regina? What's up, Bruce? What's up, Greg? Y'all checking in with me. Thank you. I see you, puppy. Okay. I gotta shout y'all out. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I am sitting here at risk, ready to dial 911. I don't know. I was just like, whoa, or whatever. So then I also discovered that having the belly fat, like an increased waistline, is the number one cause of heart disease. Like the research that I did, like that's the only conclusion that I could come up with, that having belly fat. Like, that's the number one. The belly fat and I'm not saying, I can't save my thick thighs, save lives. I can still have that. I can still, what I'm saying? I love my thighs. I love my body. But I might need to order a waist trainer tonight. I'm just saying.
It's possible.
Just like, I mean, hey, I might need to.
Yeah, maybe.
Because this is the research that I did. And, you guys can go after this show and go and do some research yourself. What's up, Gina? I hope I'm saying that right, Miss Lewis. Emmanuel, what's up with you? What's up? Thank y'all for tuning in. I see you, Poppy. But yes. So I'm like, this is pretty interesting. This is getting a little whoa. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I always gotta hit the whoa with y'all. That's one of the young people's dance, Shirley.
Oh.
You know how to do it?
No.
It's like this.
No.
Oh,
Do it.
No.
1, 2, 3. Whoa.
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 That was a pretty deep
Whoa.
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 yeah. Yeah, whoa.
Please don't have to again.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, so that is my research that I got. So I'm just gonna turn it over into the heart specialist, like speaker. She is doing this, like, you know what I'm saying, which is my cousin Denise. So, I want to keep iterating people's names. You know what I'm saying? Shirley, cousin Denise. You know what I'm saying? So you guys know. I'm gonna let her tell her story, and I just want you guys to actually like really listen, really pay attention of the details and just everything. So like I want her to really tell from point A, point B. As you can see, she is a gorgeous. My cousin is really pretty. She's gorgeous. I'm glad that she's my cousin. She's gorgeous and like she's plus size.
It runs in the family.
It does run in the
Beauty.
family because you are
Beauty
gorgeous
run
too,
in the
Aunt Shirley.
family. You are.
My Aunt Shirley still wears heels, y'all. Like I feel like I got my fashion from my Aunt Shirley because she will put on some heels in a minute.
Yeah.
Like, and they don't be kitten heels, boo boo. They be like 6-inch boys. Like they be high. You know what I'm saying? So and can I say her age?
Sure. Yeah.
You can say her age.
76.
She's 76. Like she looks amazing, like
She does.
or whatever. So I've always loved that.
Yep.
They don't have the clapping thing.
Yeah.
They don't have the.
They're probably clapping at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So Nisi, I want you to like tell your story, but I feel like it is very, very necessary that you tell. So my Poppy said yes, Miss Shirley.
All right, Poppy.
Okay, she said, all right, Poppy. I feel like that it's necessary that you tell your age, and I just feel like that is necessary. Like, just really just tell everything, like,
Okay.
Your story.
Okay.
That is, about,
What happened?
Yes.
Thank you, Shinar. So first, let me say it is a complete honor to be here. When Shinar said that she was going to be on Radio Indy, 3-4 weeks ago,
Yes.
I was over the moon with excitement because I'm super proud of her. So when she asked if I would come on, of course. My answer was of course, and I am honored to be here and sharing the mic with her today.
Oh my God.
My story, it's back in 2015, so I'm going to take you back 4 years. 4 years ago, probably like a lot of you listening today, I wasn't really thinking about my heart, right? So I get up in the morning, so my heart must be working. I didn't even consider that something might be wrong with my heart when my ankles were swollen. And I say that I did go to a primary care physician. I went to my doctor and I asked my doctor, I said, hey, what about my ankles? My ankles are swollen. And you know what she said? She said, when you lose weight, your ankles will go down. And I remember thinking, gosh, that seems odd because this is the first time my ankles have been swollen. And I didn't go to her anymore. So time went on and I started experiencing some chest pain. Again, I'm not thinking very much about my heart. The chest pain happened and then it went away. Then my mom, she was picking a new primary care physician, and I was helping her complete her new patient paperwork. As we completed the paperwork, there was a cardiac section. And in that cardiac section, it said, have you had any of these symptoms? And the symptoms were swollen ankles, shortened breath, chest pain. And my mom said no. But in my mind, I'm answering yes, yes. So without telling her, I called around to a couple of cardiologists. And the first doctor that I called, they said, oh my gosh, we need to get you in here as soon as possible. So I went in for my appointment, and they did an EKG. They did that right there in the office. And they said that test was abnormal and that they were going to do a different test, another test. They were going to do an echo stress test. Okay. So I come in, I do my echo stress test. And on May 15th of that same year, I was back in for my results. And the doctor comes in and she said, great news. You don't have any blockage and you don't have any valve problems. And she told me, just kind of lay off of the salt. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. At the time, I traveled for my job. And I was traveling in Denver, actually. And I was just sick. And all of a sudden, now I'm having these heart palpitations all day, every day. I'm short of breath. My blood pressure is skyrocketing. And I decided to create a chart. And on that chart, I put what my blood pressure was, what I did, heart palpitations. I tried to put little tick marks. And I made an appointment, June 12th. June 12th, I'm back in her office. I have a little chart for her nurse, for me, so that we all can look at it. And she came in and she gave it back to me. And she said, I don't need that. And I said, oh, why? You can have it because I made plenty of copies. And she says, I don't need it because there's nothing wrong with you. And I said, really? I said, well, what about the palpitations? And she said, well, it's just stress.
What's
I said,
palpitations?
so palpitations it's like a flutter.
Like you can feel it?
Yeah, you can feel it.
So it's in your heart?
It's in your heart.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I said, so nothing? I don't need to take a baby aspirin, because you may hear that maybe take a baby aspirin every day or something like that. She's like, no, you don't need to take anything.
Okay.
So I left. That was on June 12th. I traveled to Michigan for work, and all week I had tried to manage my stress because I was having these heart palpitations, and I remembered what she said. That's just from stress. So on July 2nd, I was actually talking to my mom, and I had a huge palpitation. And my mom said, you have got to get that checked out. I said, I did. The cardiologist told me there's nothing wrong with me. So we hung up the phone, and I got to the office, and probably about 45 minutes later, I remember getting a text message, and I went to grab my phone, and I couldn't pick it up and look at it because of I can't describe the pain. The pain, it felt like something was crushing me. I stood up, and the weight of the pain pushed me back into the seat. At that point, I began to sweat profusely, and I knew that if I stayed in that room, no one probably would find me. So I made my way out, and there was only one other person in the office because it was a holiday weekend, because it was July 2nd. And I called for the person, and the person who was there, she assumed that I was getting ready to go to the airport to fly back to Dallas. And I said, no, I don't feel well. And she came out, and immediately she says, I'm going to call 911. She, of course, stayed with me. When the paramedics got there, I kept hearing them say, she's positive for MI. I had no idea what is MI. And so they got me in the ambulance, and sirens on, racing through. They get me to the emergency room, Botsford Hospital, Farmington Hills, Michigan. And not until they got me into the emergency room, the doctor leaned in close and she said, "You're having a heart attack. We're going to do everything we can to help you." Fast forward. So they did. They put stents in. And the next day, the doctor who I credit with saving my life, Dr. Mark Rassick, he asked me, he says, "Have you ever had any heart history? Have you ever had any issues like this?" And I told him, I said, "I just was at a cardiologist less than a month ago." And he says, "What?" And I said, "Yeah." And he says, "What did she say?" I said, "She said I didn't have anything wrong with my heart." And he said, "Well, you had what we call the widowmaker." I said, "The widowmaker?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Oftentimes, people don't come back from that." And he explained to me that I had 99% blockage in my left anterior descending artery. So that's my LAD. Your LAD is the front artery that sits in the front, your main artery. And so that's my story. People might be thinking, well, did you change doctors? I did change doctors. And I've been getting treatment with a different cardiologist ever since then. And so that's what happened. And yeah.
I mean, so you didn't say your age.
I did not. I apologize. So I am 50 years old. And
you now have a pace.
So I have a pacemaker, but the pacemaker came 4 years later, actually. I'm brand new with a pacemaker. And
Last month.
I'll explain that to you. So since the heart attack, periodically I've had chest pain. And it's been explained away. And the other thing that I've done since the heart attack, I have passed out, and my heart rate just drops. So my heart rate drops, I pass out, and the doctor, and we'll turn this into a teachable moment in a moment. So my cardiologist, who I absolutely loved, she was always just kind of not very assertive, but she would say, "Oh, sometimes people have fainting episodes. It's okay. We're monitoring it. I looked at, an echo, an ultrasound, and your heart looks fine. So there's nothing else that we have to do." Well, on October 5th of this year, I had chest pain again. And my mom, because she understands the seriousness of you always need to call 911. And so we'll make this into a teachable moment, because oftentimes we think, and I thought it that day, I'll be very honest with you and transparent with you. That day, the only thing I could think about when she said, "I'm going to call 911 is I don't need another medical bill. I don't want to be calling the ambulance and then it turns out to be nothing." But she's like, I don't care. I'm calling 911.
Life is way more important.
And it is. It's way more important. So this is what I say to you. Do not drive yourself. Do not say, "Oh, I can get it." Because here's the thing. If you are being taken by ambulance, you get carte blanche privileges. If you drive yourself, you have to wait. You have to fill out your paperwork. You have to wait for them to call. But if you go by ambulance, they take you. They take you right away. Especially if it's chest pain and stuff like that, they take you right away. Okay? So that's teachable moment number 1. Do not drive yourself. So the ambulance came that day, and always, because of my history, they always suggest that I go to ER. So they take me to ER, and I don't know how many of you in the listening audience have passed out, but if you have, you know when you're getting ready to pass out. So we're in ER. I said to my mom, "I'm getting ready to pass out." And as she's telling the nurse runs back in, sees that my heart rate has dropped tremendously. And that's all that I remember. Crash car came in. They put the pads on me because I was unresponsive. And so anyway, I'm here now. So obviously they were able to revive me. So that's good. And the doctor who was the attending physician that night, He came in and he just said, he asked my permission. Can I treat you? And he told me he was a cardiologist. And I said, sure, of course. The next day, this amazing cardiologist had my records and he asked me some questions and he said, you need a pacemaker. And I said, okay. And here's what really impressed me and my mom. He whipped out his phone and he called the doctor. And he didn't say, I want you to come by and see if she might need one. He said, this is a person, Denise Castile, and she needs a pacemaker. And you're going to put it in on Tuesday morning. And so guess what? On Tuesday morning, they put the pacemaker in.
Yeah.
And so now what the pacemaker does, it will not allow my heart rate to go below 60.
Wow. Okay.
And that condition, the reason that they put that in is bradycardia. Okay? It's a condition called bradycardia. And bradycardia means that my heart rate drops. And that's not safe. And so that's why they were able, the pacemaker paces for me.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
So yeah, that's my story. And so let me throw another teachable moment in. The first cardiologist that I went to, when she told me that there's nothing wrong with you, there was more work that I had a responsibility, right? So I used to tell myself, well, I did the work. I gave her a chart and I did what I was supposed to do. But there was still more. And the teachable moment is that you know your body better than anybody. So if you are still feeling sick, if you don't feel like yourself, then go to another doctor.
Wow.
Go to another doctor.
Always have a second, third opinion.
Always a second or third. If you are the one that's not feeling well, do not allow a doctor who doesn't know your body to say, you're okay, that there's nothing wrong with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is your third cardiologist.
This is my third cardiologist. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at this point, I need a cardiologist who's
Aggressive.
assertive and who knows what I need. The other thing that he did, he's taken me off of a number of medicines.
Okay.
He's taken me off of number. I still have some to take, but he's taken me off of a number of medicines because he said, you just don't need that. And I've been doing fine since he started treating me. So
And that was October 5th. You got the pacemaker in.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it is now November 27th.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So how have you been since you had the pacemaker?
I've been good.
What?
Yeah. I've been good. Yes, I've been good.
I'm over here like, I mean, this is my own flesh and blood. Like, this is my cousin, and I didn't know all the details, like that. It's from hearing it, makes me teary-eyed, and
Yeah.
it makes me like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? They live in Texas, and, we would get the call like, hey, we need the family to be praying. We need, everybody to be on they, you know what I'm saying? And I even once, I was like, well, Shirley, I don't have much, but I get in my little car. Shoot, it take $20 to fill it up, and I'll get to hit the road and go to Texas. I know it take like 14, 15 hours, but you know what I'm saying? We just didn't need another, loss, or just, you know what I'm saying? After losing my grandmother, it was like, whoa. Go ahead.
And can I say something? This is Kimberly. It is so important that we as women, because a lot of times we're told that it's all in our head. Yes. We're imagining things.
Right.
Let me get you a psych consult, those type of things.
Yeah.
My mother was bleeding. She had fibroid tumors.
Yeah.
And she was losing so much blood to where she had to have transfusions. And they made her think that she was crazy until one doctor said, you have to have hysterectomy or you're going to die.
Yeah.
Right.
So it is so important that women, it doesn't matter how many people tell you that there's nothing wrong. It's in your head. You keep getting the answer you need until God gives you the peace about it.
Right.
Right.
And that's what you have to keep doing.
right.
Because
You're
they would have
absolutely
been able to say nothing to your family if you would have been dead.
Exactly.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But that's that. I just feel like, I don't know. It's just amazing because she went above and beyond. And as well as my Aunt Shirley, which is her mother, was like, nah, we going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That just goes to show, shoot, a mother's job is never done. Even with her being 50 and my Aunt Shirley being 76, And, we down here in Indy, well, up here, I guess. Yeah. Up here in Indy, we like, what's going on with Niecy? And like, yo, like, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? She done passed out at work. Then she's on her way to, we like, and then my Uncle James, which is the brother. Oh, we have a call in.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's talk with Shinar.
It says insurance.
Oh, no. They're selling something.
How I do this?
There you go.
Okay, sorry. Somebody was calling.
Scam calls. I guess.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's not a topic, though.
But yeah, so I'm just, first and foremost, I'm thankful that my cousin is still here. She still has work to do. Still have a purpose to serve. I'm just thankful to God because, y'all, things can happen so fast, so quickly. And you have to, I hope I say this right, like, because my mind is, like, really racing right now. But, like, be, when things happen, make sure that your mind is, you know what I'm saying, that you thinking right. Don't just, like, I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to say. Like, be able to make the right decision in that split second. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're right.
Because you could have went home. I know I missed the whole mark in what I was trying to say, but
No.
hopefully you guys get it. But like, what she probably could have died if
Yes.
she listened to that first cardiologist that said nothing's wrong with you. And you know it dang on well that your heart don't flutter. Like, you know your body, like my cousin said, your body better than anybody. I don't care how many doctors you go to or whatever, when something is wrong. Like, or whatever. So kudos to y'all for just
I would just like to say that in the same vein of saying check in on that family person that may be by themselves. When Shinar called and she was like, I can come. I can come there and be with you all because, it's just the two of us. And I said, well, just wait just a minute. So what she was showing was, even though she was a distance away, her concern about family. And family is extremely important. Yes. And we have to be concerned about family one to the other. And that's what Shinar was doing. I said, well, just wait because your uncle is on the way. Yeah. And if we need you to come, we'll tell you to come. But she made the phone call and she was ready to hit the highway. And that was very special for me. Yeah. That was very special.
Yeah. Y'all gonna make me cry out here. Yeah. Lord Jesus. I'm about to cry. Okay, I'll try not to. Y'all know how y'all be talking about people on Facebook that be crying on Facebook.
Yeah, that was very
You ain't gonna be talking about me. No, I'm just playing. No, but let me, I guess I'll just go right into the questions. I have questions,
All
you know, and I'm sure you guys have questions too. So if y'all have questions, please write your comment on Instagram and Facebook. Call in. Number is 317-257-7722. If y'all have any information, whatever, call in. Comment. You know what I'm saying? Comment. Somebody said I still got the same laugh. Oh, is that Marcus? On Instagram, he said I still got the same laugh. I grew up with him.
Oh,
he's but yeah. So okay. So my first question, and I didn't really, hopefully these questions will do someone justice. As I always say, you guys, make sure you guys are sharing the video, even though it may not have reached you, it can reach someone else. You know what I'm saying? This is information that, like, everything that my cousin just said, I'm like, whoa. Like, I'm like, what's a paparazzi? What's it called? Not a paparazzi. What's it called? A papa what? The flutter thing?
Oh, palpitation.
Palpitation. I said paparazzi. What is it again?
Palpitation.
Palpitation. Palpitation. We learned a new word today. Y'all probably, maybe y'all already know. I don't know. But we learned a new word today.
Yes.
Palpitation. That's a flutter in your heart, honey.
Yes.
Okay? And I have learned a new word for today.
Yes.
I am excited. So if somebody say, you got my heart, I'm going to say, oh, you got a palpitation? At work. I'm in healthcare.
Paparazzi girl.
Okay.
Paparazzi.
Yeah, they was in these streets looking crazy.
Yes.
This is something wrong with your heart.
Something wrong. Hey, I'm trying to sound educated.
Girl, what's wrong with your body? What's wrong with your chest?
They got a palpitation.
What's going on with your chest? I'm trying to say paparazzi.
Right.
You don't know what you said.
What's wrong with your chest? That's good. That'd be good.
Ooh, I can't wait to go to work and say that.
I'm laugh at you.
Right.
Paparazzi. And papa and all
I'm
this.
gonna say the right word. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask the nurse, did anybody have a palpitation today? Ain't that what it said?
It's a palpitation.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
People don't just normally come out and say,
Hey.
they be like, girl, how's your heart? How you feeling?
Right. They gonna be looking at me like,
They may be like, what's that?
I'll be like, oh, I got one up on you. Let me explain to you what it is.
Somebody learns a new word.
Right. Use it
Yes.
all the time.
They
Yes.
may not even use it in the right sense.
Right.
Oh, I know a good one. I can use it like this. This guy makes my heart palpitate.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Little razzle-dazzle.
Don't give her another word.
I know, right?
I won't.
Very good. That was a little. Ooh, I like that. Which one of y'all gonna make my heart palpitate?
Girl, you crazy.
Okay. Because I'm getting hot. Y'all know these kind of conversations make me hot. Okay. So first question. I want to ask. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that you can be plus size and have a healthy heart?
Yes, I think you can be plus size and have a healthy heart. As you said, Shinar, at the start of the show, that when your waistline is a little thicker, it does put us at greater risk for not just heart disease, but diabetes. And so, but yes, in answer to your question, absolutely, we can be plus size and have a healthy heart. Absolutely, we can. Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
Christine said, cousin, you clowning Christine on here. Hey, y'all know me. I be having to, I need to know, and I like to get educated. I like knowledge. Shoot, I didn't learn a new word. I'm going to use the best out of that word today. Shoot.
Don't text me and be like, Kim, how's your palpitation?
Right.
I will. I can't wait to make a status and say something about that. They're going to be like, what's a palpitation?
Well, let me explain it to you.
I sure will. Okay, so the second question is, what complications can you have with your heart and being plus size?
So complications come in the form of heart disease. So somebody said that they had high blood pressure, high cholesterol. What else? And heart disease, cardiovascular disease. So all of those are complications that are related to the heart. But it doesn't just because we are plus size.
Right,
it's not just us.
Right.
Friday, I had a follow-up appointment with the cardiologist, and in the waiting room was a lady who was skinny. And she was there, and she said the same thing. She'd been having some palpitations, and she's been having them for some time.
Right.
So she wasn't plus size. She exercises every day. She runs, but yet she still had heart issues. So it's while our certainly it may increase the likelihood.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. Do you think that we are more at risk?
We are
because
we are.
we're plus size and
Because
the
we're black.
fat,
And because
Ooh.
we are African American. Yep.
So
that does
so y'all feel that. Is this a fact?
It
or
is a
this
fact.
opinion?
It is a
so
fact.
it
No,
is
it's a fact.
That hey, this is an educational show today. I'm
It is a fact.
excited.
Yep.
So it's a fact that because we are African American, that we are more at risk.
We're predisposed to. Yep.
We're predisposed
To
Predisposed.
high blood pressure.
for high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And,
And-
what else?
High cholesterol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so when we are predisposed to those things, then we are even more at greater risk for it. So as a African American plus size female, yeah. But that doesn't mean
You
that
can manage it.
we can't manage it.
Right.
So there are things that we can do. Exercise, and I don't mean go and join a gym and,
Right,
and
that's
go
what I'm
every
saying,
time.
like,
That's not what that
yeah.
means. If
That's
you
not-
if you're going dancing on Thursday night or going out to
still-
wherever, that's
something.
exercise.
And with my job, I'm always on my feet.
Yeah.
I work in healthcare, so I'm walking. I
Mm-hmm.
have no idea. I don't have a Fitbit. That's what they count your steps, right?
Yeah.
It's just a Fitbit. That's a little hint. My birthday's coming up, January 5th. Anybody want to give me a Fitbit? Anyways, you know, like I don't have where I can count my steps, but I do know that I walk a lot. So you know, and a lot of times, like people, oh, Shinar is broadcasting to be obese and all that. No, I'm not. Like this is why I always say I feel. And we're getting it from the specialist. Like you can be plus size and still healthy. It's ways to manage things.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting excited about this whole entire show. Like this is so dope. This is
You
nice.
can get excited about that.
Wow.
How can we manage?
Yeah.
Well, so you manage by moving more. You can move, if you set out to move 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, just to start, right? And then people underestimate this. Sleep. It is imperative that you get the right amount of sleep, 6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours a night. And if you believe that if you are a snorer, how many of y'all out there snore? And if you think that you might have sleep apnea, and sleep apnea is where when you are sleeping, you stop breathing.
Wow.
And so if that's you, go and get yourself officially diagnosed with that so that you can begin to correct that problem, because the link between sleep apnea and heart disease is huge.
Wow.
So it's one of the first things that they always ask, do you have sleep apnea? Because if you're undiagnosed and it's not being treated, there's a link to heart disease. So get your sleep in. Dental hygiene, it's all connected, and it's amazing when you look at all of the things. If I do this,
Even
then
dental hygiene.
dental hygiene.
How
Yes.
is that? Like
well,
what?
if
Whoa,
you
this
are
is
not
serious.
if you're not taking care, brushing and flossing the way that you should, then gum disease you might get gum disease as a result of that. And gum disease, there's a link or connection to heart disease. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So sleep, dental hygiene, making sure that we are moving or exercising 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and avoiding secondhand smoke. If you are exposed to secondhand smoke, you are 25 to 30%. That can have an impact on your heart, and thus, if it has an impact on your heart, can lead to heart disease.
I have a question for Denise. You know, they've just come out with the new Popeye sandwich.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
am I
haven't
getting
tasted
a
it yet.
shot? They're very good. Okay, but
And it probably tastes very different in Texas than it does here.
How can I manage my diet and be able to still enjoy something like a
spicy,
Popeye
yeah.
sandwich? How to manage my diet?
Right.
I think it's moderation. So just like in anything,
Okay.
obvious. So we just got a chance to taste the Popeye's chicken sandwich. It was very good. And my brother called and he said, "Hey, I got 2 of them. My only regret is that I didn't get 3. And so we set out that night and we went far away in Texas so we could get the Popeye's chicken sandwich, and it was good. But what I said to my brother was, he was like, well, don't eat too many. I was like, exactly. So the next time I have a Popeye's chicken sandwich, it's fried. It's deep fried. I probably won't have another one for another 6 months. Right? Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. It doesn't mean that you can't eat macaroni and cheese. It doesn't mean that you can't eat that. It means that you have to do so in moderation. Just like in anything, you just have to do so in moderation. And if you're gonna overeat a little bit tomorrow, then I don't know, go Black Friday shopping and walk around and get moving.
Right.
So there are ways that you can still have a Popeye's chicken sandwich. You just have to manage it.
Okay.
Okay, moderation.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, like the other question I had written down, I feel like that, we've answered it. Marcus said 6 months. That's long.
6 months.
6 months in between
in
another
between.
Popeye's chicken. Yeah, so I mean, is it okay to fill our place up and then exercise for the next few days after that? Because I haven't eaten. Am I saying that right? Eaten like that in so long. Like I'm not a big eater like that. So when Thanksgiving does come around, Christmas does come around, I tend to pile a couple plates up.
I think.
So it's like, and then with age, I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
I'll be 31 in January. The older you get, it's harder to get the weight off.
It is.
Absolutely.
Which, does that make, and what's up, Willie? Which makes, does that clog arteries? Like, I don't know. Is that a thing?
Sure. Clogged arteries?
And the fat around your heart. Like,
it can.
You know what I'm saying? So that. Whoa,
It doesn't mean that you can't eat and enjoy. It just means that you can't overdo it. Is what that means. It means moderation. That's what that means.
Keyword.
Moderation.
Computation and moderation.
Girl.
She's
out of control.
Wow. Those are some pretty good words. Hey, you guys. Those are some good words. I am going to be using those words all day today. Wow. I've learned so much today. Like, I really have. What resources, can you give us to having a healthier heart? I feel like you're a research yourself, yo CPR.
Absolutely. American Heart Association, they are absolutely amazing. They have constant and updated information.
Right.
The American Heart Association, they do research about heart disease and strokes. And so if you go to AmericanHeartAssociation.org or .com, they have a tremendous amount of information. And if you are unaware, there is a Black Heart Association. The Black Heart Association, the founder is right out of Fort Worth, Texas. And they have a tremendous amount of information as it relates to African Americans and heart disease. I started a nonprofit as a result of having a heart attack. I started a nonprofit, and my organization, FreshStartHeart.org, I keep updated information on heart disease and what to do and where to go for even additional information on there. So those are 3 places that you can get information, okay, and have resources there.
Wow. She gave us some good information, and I hope you guys is writing these things down, these notes, these resources, because these are things that we need to know. Like, as you can see, you can be plus size and healthy. You can be healthy. And just to be a person and being healthy. It's not, of course, my show is plus size talk, so I have to, make it relatable. But, this is good information for everybody. Marcus said this was entertaining and informative. Good. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you,
Wednesday
Marcus.
at 12 o'clock
Thank you,
noon,
Marcus.
we will be having amazing topics. And I'm right here on the mic. You feel me? This was exciting. I'm just so excited about this show. Like, You guys, this was very informative. This makes me so happy. Now I can eat one full plate and then wait for a couple hours and then eat another full plate.
Yes.
I don't know. Is that a good idea?
I think so. And then we're
Okay.
going to walk. We're going to walk.
We can walk. Yes. 30
walk.
minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So tomorrow after we eat, we're going
We
to
can
walk.
go, yeah. And then,
And then come
let
back.
me get
maybe
a little bit of more macaroni.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Sweet potato pie.
Thank you, Marcus. So that concludes this topic, but I also wanted to redirect you guys to my lovely, amazing Shirley. She has her own bakery online.
Online.
So it's Thanksgiving, you guys. So I'm giving, y'all can go ahead, get y'all orders together, hit her up, give them the information. You gotta look there too, though. But you can get the information on Shirley.
Okay, that's Etsy.com. Lots of loaves.
Etsy.
Etsy.
How you spell that?
ESTY.
Etsy.
Etsy.
Et-
Yes.
I think it's
Etsy.
E.T.
Etsy.
Yes.
Okay.
Etsy.com.
She makes a
Lots of
mean
loaves.
banana bread.
Ooh, wait.
Banana
Did
bread.
you make some for tomorrow?
Your uncle ate it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said he was very sorry. He wanted.
I
he
love
wanted,
banana bread.
Yeah.
He
And
said,
Uncle James ate it.
Yeah.
I brought one.
He ate the whole thing.
He said he was sorry.
Pretty much.
Is there any way we can make another one?
He said he was sorry.
It's possible.
This is pretty
It's
serious.
possible.
He,
Well, what a way to a healthy heart.
Yeah.
I don't get to eat banana bread.
go on there, check out my website. We've got that sweet potato bread. Sweet potato.
Sweet potato bread.
Sweet potato chocolate, I believe.
Sweet potato chocolate.
Yes. You'll love it.
Okay.
You'll love it. Denise tried it. She liked it. And she's my one who tries out the different things that I bake. But go on there. You'll see them and order several for yourself.
And that's Etsy.
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 ETSY.com.
Wow. Y'all, this show was amazing. I found out my uncle ate my banana bread.
He's sorry.
Yeah. Wow. That is literally, because I don't eat sweets like that, but I do like banana bread.
I like
Like,
that.
I do, and I didn't even know you were making that.
Yeah.
I will try before I go back.
What
I
else
will
did you
try
make for tomorrow?
She's making potatoes.
Just my potato salad.
Your potato salad?
Yeah, I make it the way my mother made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you making macaroni and cheese. I seen
I
that in
am.
the text message.
And he ain't allowed to be at the table or in the kitchen.
Right. He didn't ate the whole banana bread.
Yeah, but he's
He
sorry.
said Etsy.com spelled like this. ETSY.com.
.com.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it, Marcus.
And her shop
Thank
is
you.
lots of loaves
Lots
together.
of loaves together.
Right.
Lots of loaves.
LOAVES. Lots of loaves.
Yes.
Okay.
A loaf of
You'll see her
pumpkin
picture on
bread,
there.
and you'll see my beautiful picture. Yes. That's how you know you're in the right place.
Yes, because they'll
Yes.
see your beautiful picture.
My beautiful picture.
Yes.
You're blushing over there.
Thank you, Marcus. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This was amazing. Another one for the books, y'all.
Yes.
You know, I will be posting tomorrow what the topic will be for next week. We got to turn it up a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Today was amazing, very informative. We got Etsy on the mic, and we got Heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, this is a beautiful combination. You can eat your loaf of banana bread,
Yes.
and then you can walk for 30 minutes and go to, her website and get you right. Get you very, get the information
Absolutely.
you need to walk
Absolutely.
that banana bread off. So thank you guys for tuning in with me. I love y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us,
thank
Shinar.
you.
Thank you, Shinar.
No, this is so nice. All right, y'all.
My eyes have never seen someone so beautiful, so much charm, so much class. You're the first thought of each day. So